This morning I would like to share a mixed shopping haul with you. Now these will actually be getting less and less because, as I may have said in a previous video, that I have done a lot of shopping while I was away on holiday. First of all, I have got my morning coffee please, and I got this mug from Poundland before it closed. I do like my coffee in the morning, although I have cut down on a lot of my coffees. And the bag there is what came from a car boot, and it was 20p. And as I said, it was part of what I think was full of toiletries from Marks and Spencer's, and the bag hadn't been used, and it makes a lovely shopping bag because it's so strong. Before I start the mixed haul, I'd like to ask viewers that are watching my videos what sort of things would they like to see on my channel. As I said, the shopping may pick up again as we're coming into Christmas, but that's hard to say. It depends what else comes into the shops. So if you could comment below what sort of things you'd like to see more on my channel, whether it's crafting, organising, hauls, certain shops you'd like to go around, then just comment below and let me know. I'm trying to mix it up. There is quite a few more videos of when we was in Norfolk, and although they may not be interesting to most people, they could be bits and pieces like round different shops that are probably one-off shops maybe. I think one of them might have gone up already, Branded and Outer Limits, and they were amazing shops, especially as a lot of them had the Harry Potter in the oak cabinets. It was so interesting to look round. So if you are in Great Yarmouth, please check those stores out because they are amazing to look round. Right, that's enough waffling. I'm going to move my coffee out of the way, and I will start my little haul. The first few bits I got from Poundland, and they are creeping in with bits and pieces for Christmas. So for a stocking filler, I've got this duo of nail varnishes. Now this was not with the Christmas bits that are coming out, although in this Poundland there wasn't much to do with Christmas. This was actually with the toiletries. It wasn't even with the nail varnishes, it was with the toiletries. So whether these will move eventually when the gifts come in more, I don't know. But again, I got these from Poundland and makes a lovely little gift. So I'm always thinking, because it doesn't matter the ages of my children, which are well into the 20s, and hubby, myself, we always have stockings. Even if we don't buy Christmas gifts, I still do stockings. The other range, I've got 3 pieces to this range, is this one, Love to Craft. And I've had my eye on this set for ages, but then they brought the Winnie the Pooh, you know, the Christopher Robin range out, and that's what I concentrated on. But I decided to pick this range up. So I've got the different papers, and they're very pretty. You've probably seen these around. Lilac and purple, and that are my favourite colours. To go along with those to make cards, I have brought these little doilies, and there's a pack of 30 in here, again to the same range, and I thought they would look nice with the backing of the papers. And then I brought the little cardboard frames, and there's a set of 6 in there. So I haven't brought all the embellishments. I want to check my stock first. They do quite a few little bits and pieces to go with this range, but I kept it to that. The other item I bought was this crow motion sensor. I must admit, when we was walking past them, excuse me, in the store, it could be quite annoying. I am not sure. I haven't seen an on-off switch, which makes me slightly concerned unless it's under the tab. And I will have to find out exactly how, when I get it out of the packaging, where the sensor is, to see whether, if it does start annoying people and I can't switch it off, is whether I can maybe cover the sensor up with some black tape. So, bought that. As I said, I didn't buy a lot from Poundland because I have bought quite a lot of shopping. They did have a few Christmas ornaments and I could not resist this one. It's like, reminds me of when I was a little girl, the vintage range of the plasticky and glittery and bright coloured tree decorations. I managed to get the car, I think from Wilko's last year, but I've got a feeling that might have been pottery and not plastic. But I just like the bike, and although I've got a couple of Harry Potter decorations that I got from Primark, and I also got Mrs. Potts and Chip, I love this. And I will say, I do put underneath, I put with a permanent marker the year, and I have done this for both my boys, and now I'm doing it with my granddaughter. I buy each of them a Christmas decoration anyway. I put their initials and the year under the decoration, and I've done this right from when my boys were born. And I'm not 100% sure, but when we went to America when my son was 18 months old, went to visit some relations, and it came up, and I'm sure that's where I actually got that idea from, because they have, as the Americans probably know, more of a family room. We basically normally just have a lounge straight living room. They very much have a family room with a family tree, and I'm sure that's where I got it from. And then the idea is to box the decorations up, and when they leave home they've got a set of decorations for their own tree. Although since my son left home with his fiance, now they have a granddaughter, I've carried on doing the Christmas decorations, initials and the year, but he's not taken the past decorations, which doesn't bother me. Our tree, as you will see this year, has anything and everything on, going right back from when they were born, things they made at nursery, and it's just my pride and joy. That is enough waffling again about Christmas. Right, so I'm just going to move those aside, and I went into the works. So the first item, I got another one of the 3D sheets. Sorry about the glare. And I got this one this time, and it makes 2 cards. Again, I said this, very easy craft for somebody to do, especially if you know, they're starting off in crafting. And I just enjoy. This is something may take away next time we go in the caravan, I'm not sure. I've got to redo my craft bag because it was doing my Advent gift bags. This one, I hadn't seen this in the works before. This is Create Your Own Christmas Cards. It makes 8, and I'm just going to flip down through the designs. It's another 3D type one. I'm sorry for any shadows. It's just that here in this little space, as I keep saying, I've got the 2 lights, and it's just handy for the lighting. And this is the inside. Now I'm going to just quickly show you. So say this is the first design, and it says card 1. So then you just follow number ones. So you would have 1A, which this is going to be the background. Then you've got 1B, which is this one. Then you would go to this one and 1C. Then you've got all the embellishments here, and as I said before, it's underneath. It gives you an idea how the card should look, and that's how it runs through the pad. So quite easy to follow, and I'm just going to quickly flick through because I'm really impressed with this. Again, it's something, especially if you want to get into crafting, or you know, you're not sure, because you've got everything there. All you need obviously is the blank cards and any glue or sticky pads to just raise the bits and pieces up if you want them raised. As I said, there's some lovely designs, and I'll just love that one with the clock. And I like to take these sort of things when we're away anyway. So this is probably something else that will be going in my craft stash to take away with us. Oh, look at those. And they're so cute. And I am so impressed with that. For £3, makes 8. I've got all the other bits, so it's not really costing me that much, and I get such enjoyment out of these. I must admit, I think with these and this, I'm pretty much there with making all my Christmas cards. I'm about finished, I believe. So it'll be another project that'll be off my list. This one, you've seen quite a few. I'm beginning to see these all over the place now. I know I've had some comments that they haven't seen them, and I've got this one. Gift card boxes. And there's the design. And they've had a few different ones in. I'm not sure if I've called this one before. But I just love, again, all the designs. As I said, I've got an 80th birthday party to organise, and I want to make these and put little gifts in. I've also bought another 2 packs of the mini Christmas cards. One of these, especially for neighbours, these are handy to have because it keeps the costs down, especially if I like to give each of my neighbours in our court a Christmas card, but also it doesn't take a lot to put on the card, so it just keeps the costs down. Just something for you people to take into account. And the other thing, I'm sure they have had these, is I got 2 very mini little books. This is 10 by 10 centimetres, 100 sheets, and these were £1 each, so they're quite big. And I thought these would look nice with another paper behind, and then you can use these, you know, just to put some embellishments on and put it in the middle of the page with another backing paper behind. I think they're just lovely. So they're rather girly and can be done or used for any occasion. Then the second one I got, they had other ones. I got Vintage Blues, and I thought this one for more mail cards. So, and that is the works. Now, when me and my friend went in, I actually remembered to leave vouchers in my wallet. Now, I've got this habit of having all these coupons and vouchers. I never used them, and I had 3 this time. One of them I actually got out of their leaflet from another branch, and it was 15% off £10 or more. And then the last few times I've been in when we was away, they were giving cards out saying 10% off £10 or more on your next shopping trip. So me and my friend obviously got some money. So in fact, I thought it was really good value because all this came to £8.50, which for a craft, I thought that was an amazing deal. And of course, I gave a voucher to my friend as well. So use your vouchers. We don't get a lot here in England, I must admit, especially for some supermarkets, I found out, because they're usually for products I don't need. The last thing I went into, me and my friend went into a charity shop, Cynthia Spencer, and originally it was the frame that actually took my eye, because this frame is what a lot of my paintings that my stepfather-in-law has painted, and photographs we've got on our photo wall on my landing. But I am going to keep, I think, the picture in. I'm not going to get rid of the picture, even if I have to transfer it into another frame, because it just screams autumn to me. And it's a lovely picture, and that fox is beautiful. Now this was £3.50. Now when I priced up the frame in Hobbycraft, it was going to be £18 without the mount. So this is another project that's going to be on my list to do, but I think again I may keep the print either in this frame or another frame for autumn, and I just think it's a lovely design. But as I said, I only originally went for the frame. Right, so that's my mixed shopping haul and my little waffle on. Again, please comment below the sort of things you'd like to see on my channel, and I'll see if I can oblige you. As I say, please comment. Please give me a thumbs up. Have a good day. Thank you.